Hey, what's up guys? Worldwide here. So, about a week or so ago, I uploaded this video, My Darting Pet Peeves, and it was just some things that I dislike about darts. So, I figured this week we're going to go in the opposite direction and talk about some of my favorite things when it comes to darts. And I'll be going over a variety of things like my favorite player, my favorite darts, my favorite company, my favorite checkout, my favorite tournaments, and a couple other things. So, it should be pretty interesting, and let's just jump right into it. Okay, first up, my favorite player, Michael van Gerwen. Now, I enjoy watching Michael van Gerwen play for a number of reasons, but I do enjoy his pace. I mean, he's one of the quickest players, and on top of that, I think he's one of the best counters in the game, perhaps the best counter that's ever been. I think he doesn't get a lot of credit for his counting ability, but man, he can compute anything instantly. It's just amazing to watch him play. And, you know, a lot of his pictures, when you see, there are a lot of big celebrations. And, you know, I think he's toned that down a lot in the last couple of years. I know he gets a lot of stick from it. And people, you know, when people talk about Michael van Gerwen, they don't like his celebrations. But in my opinion, he has definitely matured as a professional and definitely toned down his celebrations. So, yeah, my favorite player, Michael van Gerwen. And next up for my favorite dart company, and this one might catch you by surprise, but my favorite company is No Door. And the reason why I like them so much is they produce some amazing quality darts, and they're super affordable too. So you can go to places like Darts Corner in the UK, and you can find No Door darts. They're sold under the Designer brand. You can find them for like $25 shipped to your house. Perfect Darts also sells them, Madhouse. I mean, all the big companies sell them, A180. Sometimes they're not called No Door. They might be under the actual shop's name, but super affordable darts, and you can't beat the quality. And actually, a fact that's not well known is No Door actually purchased the company Winma back in, I think, 2002. So they own Winma, and I think they own Red Dragon as well. They're all located on the same city block. So yeah, my favorite company, my favorite dart company, No Door. Okay, next up on my favorite things would be my favorite dartboard, the 180 Gladiator 3. Just an amazing quality dartboard. And I know the most popular dartboard out there is the Winma Blade, probably the Blade 5 or the Blade 5 dual core. You guys got to trust me on this one. The 180 Gladiator 3 totally blows that out of the water. Definitely the best board on the market right now. I've had this one since like September of 2016. So yeah, my favorite dartboard, 180 Gladiator 3. Okay, next up, my favorite checkout. When I'm watching darts and someone tees up a 132 checkout and takes it out, that is absolutely my favorite checkout to watch. I think it's one of the most technically difficult of the bigger checkouts there is to do, and it has to be done by going the bullseye route. So bullseye, bullseye, double 16. Here's a couple examples. There's Michael van Gerwen. I mean, just to get those first two darts in the bullseye is incredibly hard. Here's another one against Simon Whitlock. And look how closely he groups these first two darts. Points are touching right there. So yeah, 132, definitely my favorite checkout. Okay, my favorite darts referee would have to be Kirk Bevins. I don't think I've ever seen this guy make a mistake on stage, and I love his 171, 174, and 177 calls. Here's a quick example.
Very often in the Premier League, it was 1-0 down to Simon Whitlock before winning 7-1. There was a couple.
So yeah, favorite referee, Kirk Bevins. Okay, I'm just going to run through the rest of my favorites really quick. My favorite stems right now, I've been using the Cosmo Fit Carbon Locked number 3 stems since about 2015. I bought a set back then. As you can see, they're a little pricey, but I'm still using the same set, and they still keep going strong. So those are my favorite stems. My favorite flights, I pair the carbon stems up with these super kites, the Fit Flight Airs. And oddly enough, I don't have a personal preference to color. I've used white, clear, or black clear, red, green, purple, doesn't matter. So those are my favorite flights. And if I'm not using those, these are my favorite stems. Otherwise, the Target Pro Grip stems, amazing stems. They last forever. They're cheap enough. So those are my favorite stems other than the Cosmo. My favorite tournament of the year would have to be the PDC World Grand Prix. And I like the Grand Prix because it mixes it up a little bit. It has that double start format, which increases the difficulty of the tournament. My favorite commentary. I know I'm going to get some hate for this one. Either you like him or you don't. But I think Wayne Martle, I love him in commentary. He's super energetic. He's always positive. And yeah, I just like him in commentary. And for my favorite walk-on, Steve Beaton. How do you not like Steve Beaton? He's just an amazing person, always upbeat, always positive, and I just love his song and his walk-on. How much more manly can you get? So there's just some of my favorites. I'd be curious to know some of your favorites in the comment section. So feel free to let me know what some of your favorite players are, tournaments, favorite set of darts, whatever. Feel free to type whatever you want in the comment section. And hey, we'll see you on the next video, guys. Later.